Have you ever wondered why some people seem to attract wealth like a magnet, while others struggle paycheck to paycheck, no matter how hard they work? What if I told you that the secret to financial success isn't just in your bank account, but deep inside your brain? This isn't just motivation talk. This is neuroscience. And today, you're going to learn how to reprogram your mind for financial abundance. Welcome to Shadow Story, where powerful tales meet transformational truths. This is not just another video about saving money or making investments. This is the story of how your brain holds the key to everything you've ever wanted. Direct Hit, Act 1, the story that will change how you see money. Let me tell you a story. A true story. About a man named Ethan West. Ethan was born into poverty in Detroit. His father left when he was 6. His mother worked 2 jobs to feed 3 kids. Money was always short. Stress was always high. And Ethan grew up believing that wealth was for other people. By 25, he was deep in credit card debt, renting a moldy apartment, and earning minimum wage. He'd hear advice like, "Save 10% of your income. Cut out lattes. Invest in stocks." And he'd try, but it never stuck. Until something changed. One night, while watching a TED Talk, he heard a neuroscientist say, "Your brain is wired by what you repeat. Poverty isn't just a condition, it can become a mental habit." That line hit him like a truck. He dove into neuroscience books, researched behavior loops, neuroplasticity, and reward systems. And then, he rewired his brain. Within 5 years, Ethan built a business, paid off all his debt, and now mentors others on how to change their financial destiny by first changing their mental programming. So how did he do it? And more importantly, how can you do it? Let's break it down. Brain, Act 2, the neuroscience behind money habits. Your brain is not fixed. It's plastic. No, not like a credit card. Like neuroplasticity, your brain's ability to change and reorganize itself based on experiences and thoughts. This is good news. Because it means if you've been stuck in financial struggle, your brain isn't broken. It's just wired wrong. Let's look at the key parts involved. Puzzle piece 1. The basal ganglia, the habit machine. This part of your brain stores routines, like how you brush your teeth or reach for your phone. If you've developed habits like impulse spending, avoiding financial planning, or procrastinating, the basal ganglia is in charge. But here's the kicker. Habits aren't erased, they're replaced. You need to override the old loop with a new one. We'll show you how in just a minute. Puzzle piece 2. The prefrontal cortex, the CEO of your brain. This region controls decision-making, impulse control, and future planning. When it's weak, due to stress, poor sleep, or bad diet, financial decisions suffer. But when it's strong, you make smarter, long-term choices. Want to become wealthy? Train this part like a muscle. Puzzle piece 3. The limbic system, your emotional bank. Money is emotional. Your past experiences shape your feelings about it. If you associate money with guilt, fear, or unworthiness, your brain will sabotage you. You'll unconsciously avoid success. This is where money trauma comes in. We'll cover how to heal this too. Lightbulb, Act 3, how to rewire your brain, step by step. Now let's get into the action plan. You'll need a notebook for this. This is the brain training manual no one gave you in school. Repeat button Step 1, identify and rewrite limiting beliefs. Your subconscious runs on beliefs like, money is the root of all evil. I'll never be rich. Rich people are greedy. These beliefs act like viruses in your operating system. White heavy checkmark. Do this exercise, write down your first memory of money. What did your parents say about it? How did it make you feel? Now, rewrite that story. Consciously affirm. Money is a tool for good. I deserve abundance. I can grow wealth ethically. Repeat this daily, because repetition rewires. Hourglass not done. Step 2, visualization and mental rehearsal. Athletes do it. CEOs do it. Your brain doesn't distinguish between imagination and reality. White heavy checkmark daily practice. Close your eyes. Visualize yourself checking a bank account with 6 figures. Feel the joy, the gratitude. Picture yourself making wise financial decisions. This activates the reticular activating system, RAS, your brain's filter, and helps you spot real-world opportunities to align with that vision. Repeat single button step 3, habit loop hacking. Let's say you impulsively spend when you're stressed. That's a cue. White heavy checkmark, replace it. Cue, stress. Routine, deep breathing or journaling instead of online shopping. Reward, peace, control, progress. The more you practice, the stronger the new loop becomes. Stopwatch step 4, delay gratification training. A strong prefrontal cortex helps you make long-term decisions. White heavy checkmark, try this. Wait 10 minutes before any non-essential purchase. Train your brain to pause and reflect. This builds impulse control, a superpower for wealth. Red Heart step 5, emotional rewiring, heal your relationship with money. This is deep work. Forgive yourself for past mistakes. You weren't lazy, you were untrained. White heavy checkmark, practice self-compassion. Journal on. What money fears do I hold? What am I truly afraid of when I think of success? Answer honestly. Healing these wounds opens the door to abundance. Chart increasing, Act 4, building wealth mindsets, daily brain training. Just like going to the gym, this takes consistency. But the results? Life-changing. White heavy checkmark daily financial brain routine. 1. Morning affirmations, I am wealthy. I attract opportunities. I make wise decisions. 2. 10 minutes visualization. 3. One small financial win, track expenses, invest $5, read 1 page of a money book. 4. Evening reflection, what did I learn about money today? Within 30 days, you'll notice shifts in behavior. Within 90? Shifts in results. Firecracker, Act 5, the brain loves purpose, make money meaningful. Here's the final secret. Your brain isn't just driven by logic. It's driven by meaning. Why do you want wealth? Not just to buy things, but to create security, freedom, impact. White heavy checkmark, define your why. To retire your parents? To build a school? To be free from debt? Attach emotion to your goal. That emotion fuels discipline. DNA, Act 6, Ethan's return, the real wealth. Let's go back to Ethan. Today, he earns 7 figures. But more importantly, he feels peace. He says, I realized wealth wasn't about numbers. It was about becoming someone who believed I was worthy of it. You don't need to be born rich. You don't need an MBA. You just need to rewire the blueprint running your mind. And that starts now. If this story moved you, if it lit a spark inside you, then your transformation has already begun. You are not broken. You are not too late. You are one mindset shift away from a whole new financial reality. Hit subscribe. Share this story. And remember, your brain is your greatest asset. Train it. Trust it. And watch your world transform. This is Shadow Story. And your story is just beginning.